Akkor egy kis dekoráció, hogy csicsás legyen az otthon is. Hopp, hopp. Kép van, kint van a bonszáj. Jó, valamit oda kellene. Pizza. De megint nem látom, hogy hol van, mennyi kreditem van. Irodai szék. Lámpa. Kutyaház. A robot kutyának. Hát legyen az akvárium, annyi pénzem csak van még. És ez hova kerül? Hova került? Akvárium, oda. A Minecraft falak úszkálnak benne. Zseniális technikus. De ezt hagyom így, nem beszélek, és ez lesz majd a szünet. Jó, mondjuk ennyi elég loopnak. Még mondta az zenő, hogy szedjek még össze neki 20 darab lyukkártyát. Hagyja meg. A Tom's Dinner. Csak nem tudok bemenni. Se kockarágót venni. Nem gömbrágó, hanem kockarágó. Amúgy ez mondott valami kódot? Aha, 54 244. Hát az is világít. Kettő 44. 1500. Ó. Na mi van, kivettem, vagy mi van? Hol kell lent eltűtni? 54. Mivel tudom kitörölni? De mindig, hogy még terminálhoz megyek, vagy mi van? What? Az összeget kéne beírni ilyenkor, nem egy gyászom. Ó. Mindent le akartam menni.
Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
It was a story so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Unthrink. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The debt corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well, I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
Az emberek amúgy is gyanúsak, akik egyes szám harmadik személyben beszélnek magukról. És mindjárt nem droppol már még a map sem. Akkor valami csak használt neki. Itt végig jó. Ezzel a mappal soha nem fog tudni megbirkózni. Minden sem hol kell menni. Város. Egyenesen utána meg a végén balra. Kivételesen sikerült elkerülnem egy benzinkút jelzőtáblát. Ezt is, nagyon jó. Kellene tankolni, úgy érzem. Mennyibe kerül a 95? Hol fogok beparkolni? Na, itt meg keresztbe kell beállni. Hopp. Le kellett volna kanyarodni, úgy érzem. Hát még minden. Hol van neked az irodád? Valahol a világ végén. Mi bozul? Azt az eget. Fulcrum. Akkor itt elmegyek a súranópályán. Ez a kanyar rosszul jött ki sajnos. Nem tapad be azon. Vagy én megyek mindenkinek szembe, vagy ők jönnek velem szembe. Nézőpont kérdése. Ide kellett hoznom, mi? Ide hát.
Your office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept, so I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness, but what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
Elég furcsa fejek vannak itt az embereknek. Az fent van egy szinten feljebb én. Ránézésre úgy látom. De jó pont a lefele menőre. Hát erről nem tudom eldönteni. Hogy ilyen komizóra. Fel, aha. Studio. És még a liftet is elvitte valaki. Még lift megy fel. Ez egy illegális lehajtó itt, ami nem vezet sehol.
Oh crap.
Eladtam
That
múltkor?
sucks. Damn. Damn.
Úgy néz ki el. És keresek egy árust, mi? Az biztos nem az lesz, amit itt össze tudok szedni, de. Hold cash. Ez meg egy lyukkártya. Hát megint csak 18-at kell megtalálni, remek. Megoldottam. Ronsburg, az igen. Le van zárva, nem tudok tovább menni. Előbb összeszedem ott a lomot. Biztos nem lyukkártya lesz, mert olyat keresek. De, kivételesen.
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar and ask for the smoking man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck her neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
Ezer 200 méter, marha közel.
Gamble responsibly with Oliara Casino. Roulette, craps, blackjack, Android RPG tool. Oliara has it all.
A világ végére menjen mutasd.
Soon we'd be at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No, it is for Huxley.
Honnan tudják, hogy
I knew
nálam
who
van?
was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my...
És még palira is vetted, mi?
If If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Logikai
Hey, what
vírus,
the hell?
hol szaladja.
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that, but what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hoped the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus, just let it go.
Hát itt nem tudok kimenni, pedig az volt a terv, hogy itt kimegyek, úgyhogy... Parkolót kell keresni. CD. Egy ős technológia. Üstölgő Jojo. Na, ilyen kajázom.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
Búsú sertést. Fújékony napfény.
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
Took you long enough.
Are you the one that left the note?
Who are you? The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smoking Jojo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but Jojo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the Hollows, and he says he's looking for a girl called Pashta. Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You could fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like me no more. And I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while I can. Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for Pashta?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a
Valaki még ott
private game a
hallgatózik.
few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town. Even if I don't look too good these days. What with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard some things. This ex-corp goon called Raguan was there, talking about how he got screwed over.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this. Give me a minute.
És a VD
Jojo
40-nek
is
újra
singing
mondom.
like a songbird, but would we dance to his beat?
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked into this. So what does this Raguan guy have to do with Pashta?
Well, this Raguan guy's drunk, and he's throwing his weight around. Near enough getting into a fight with some waiter who's just trying to serve the champagne. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with, cause the last guy that messed with him lost his kids. Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to Pashta in any way.
But he says the name. I was the only one that heard him, but he takes a drink. And through his tears, he keeps saying, sorry, Pasta, sorry. Now, ain't that a thing?
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with Jojo's help, we'd picked it up again.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the Hava. After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
Micsoda magánakcióba kell itten kezdeni.
Experiencing heartache, depression, apathy, vaguely defined immune? Check out this season's best-selling emotional immunizations at Immune One.
He is still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes.
No.
I will do it. Searching. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked
Engedéllyel lehet
CEO. Did
megvesztegetni
the
a
papes get some
zsebbe.
snaps, though?
Az azt igen, öcsém.
Did the... you mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the holovids?
Yes. He looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
Akkor csap ki.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Hogy itt jobbra kell menni, aztán hoppig.
It kept you busy?
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was... the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
Ezt jól érzem.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
Belém jöttek hátulról. Meg kell írni a biztosítási lapot. Parkoló sincs. Na, majd valahogy megoldom. Hát itt tényleg nincs parkoló. Menjek el amúgy, de utána meg jöjjek vissza gyalog. Csúszik a lábad a vizes járdán, vagy mi ez?
Gamble responsibly with Oliara Casino. Roulette, craps, blackjack, and murder multi-tool. Oliara has it all.
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to?
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
Will he be okay?
I don't know, Camus.
Az már az ő baj.
I have an additional question.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
Így nem jó fele megyek.
Hey, kid, you free now? Finished your coffee?
Sure thing, Control. You got another job for me?
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in Anderson Town?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
Vissza kellene találnom ehhez a nyomorult autómhoz. Amit valaha... Ja. Mégis csak le kéne menni. Meg mit tudom én? Ez hol visz? Na, így már jó helyen vagyok. Ez a 8 kilométeres járda. Most legalább nem kötötték el az autót. Majdnem jó helyen vagyok, egyen még tovább kellett volna menni, nem baj. Cikcakban jók leszek. Letört az antennát. Ott is van parkoló? Ja, mert hogy ez a központ. Jó, nem olvastam el a feliratot. Szia! Most beálltam taxisofőrködni így a válság közepén, mert nem fizet jól a mandó szakma. Csak az irányítás ez egy kicsit vad. Amúgy az elgondolás, ez tök jó benne. Meg ilyen kis retro feelingje van.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
Mr. Anderson?
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the
Csak
package
nem
will be
no.
for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
Kiküldte a csomagot. Csak nem Mr. Smith.
There are so many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Nivalis? Does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
Kivételem is kontrollerrel játszom.
The agricultural automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right? I wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned. I have to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus, but I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together.
A robotkutyát lenézik a robotok. Ez felháborító. Hát eddig nem... Ó, túlmentem. Nem tudom, hogy ha akarsz játszani, akkor nem lövöm le a poén, de... Nem vettem nagyon észre attól függően, mert volt olyan küldetés, ahol... Két lehetőség volt, hogy hol lehet leadni csomagot. És úgy annyira nem vettem észre, hogy rám pirítottak volna ilyet. Valószínűleg ez csak ilyen extra feature benne. Miért nem jó helyre jöttem? Ó. Huligán. Itt átcsorgok a forgalom közepén is nekem jön. Ez a grafika, ez meg olyan, mint a Minecraft, de nem Minecraft, hanem ez a Voxelnek nevezett csoda. Igaz, ilyen 90-es, hopp, le kéne szállni, 90-es évek eleje, 80-as évek vége. Talán akkor volt ennek nagy slágere. Ilyen furcsa. Majd itt az autót, azon talán jobban látszik. Ugyan, mint hogy a kis kockákból állna, de ezek ilyen térakármik, térbigyók. A ray tracing az működik benne, oda néz. Csak azt már észrevettem, hogy mást tükröz benne, mint ami ténylegesen a valóság. Hopp, ott hagytam egy lyukát. Gondolkoztam, hogy mivel kellene játszani. Mivel játszottam ezelőtt, mit tudom én. Azt is elfelejtettem, hogy mi volt ezelőtt. Mert az izgat. Az X az micsoda? Csengő. Ez a Detroit, magyar szinkronnal, de még mindig nincs teljesen kész.
Hello? Who's there?
I'm delivery driver 14FC from Cloudpunk.
Hogy elfelejtettem, mint össze?
No, we can't let
Nagyon mély nyomot hagyott benne.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Well, how many of you are in there?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
1,000.
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called...
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or...
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from Cloudpunk only.
De hajlássam a fejét, hogy tényleg Neo az. Bár nem tudnám megállapítani erről, úgyhogy. Nem süt rá nap.
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same name.
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just rip this flap and... It's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery. There exists life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me. But yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to leave the tower?
What? No, we are not permitted to take any time off work.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
Not permitted by who? By Mr. A? Is he your boss?
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is he?
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main atrium.
Válasszátok a piros tablettát.
I would like to register a complaint.
Sugorjatok le a tetőre.
You'd have to talk to my boss.
No, I want to complain to Anderson Financial.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now.
Jó. Igen, az a küldi volt az, meg volt egy másik is, ahol egy csomagot is 2 helyre lehetett leadni, de ott se láttam benne semmit, hogy bármi miatt is reklamált volna, vagy hogy bármi lett volna benne. Valószínűleg ez csak így egy ilyen kis mellékszel, hogy 2 fele lehet leadni. Ezt rendelsz.
Faster, smarter, stronger. Find the real you. Corwin Biotics.
Are you Mr. Anderson? More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry. He is busy.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around anymore. Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something for me?
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so myself.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery driver.
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my...
Akkor 150 évet még kibírsz, nem? Hogyha 170 éve nem kaptál fizetésemet. Nincs szünet, de mindenki itt lófrál kint.
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to...
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have matured.
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How much?
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in Nivalis?
The richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months. Perhaps sooner.
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of disaster?
The financial simulations model the city and all associated variables. But the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So, who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him a message for me?
Is it a complaint?
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request a transfer. I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that I have to...
Quit.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching the message.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset them all. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons. Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the flick of a switch. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
Na ez is egy olyan... Hát mondjuk itt annyi, hogy itt reszetelődnek, vagy nem. Valószínűleg csak annyi lesz az eltérő a dolgokban. Bár mondjuk ha reszetelem, akkor hogy fognak dolgozni? Na. Itt vannak valami kung fu betűk. Én egyik épületen se látok olyat. Úgyhogy azért mondom, hogy itt valami turpisság van itt a dolgokban, de rohadt jól néz ki.
Will 3D printers have conscious while you wait? Make your dreams
Hát mivel úgyse lépnének ki, ezért visszaállítom a gyári alaphelyzetet. Hol van? De nem, hát itt az ajtó mellett, hol legyen. Ez az a zöld. Aha, újraindítani.
I'm sorry, Andersons. I don't think you're ready for Nivalis just yet.